Hello, my gorgeous makeup loving friends. So we are into March now. It's taken me a while to get my SH1T together and film this, but there you go. This is the video where we talk about what I think are the 10 most interesting releases this month, or announcements. Feel free to disagree. I mean, you're wrong, I'm right, but there you go. So we'll jump straight in. One of the things that I thought that was quite interesting this month was Urban Decay's Wired collection. It included a Wired Pressed Pigment palette for $39, their Wired 24/7 Glide On eye pencils for $22 in 4 different shades, their Wired Transforming Liner Double-Ended Eyeliner and Top Coat for $22, that came in 5 different shades, and they also had the Wired Lip Chemistry Lasting Glassy Tint for $22 in 5 different shades. If you haven't watched my channel before, you will know that I got this. I got everything bar the lip chemistry, and I have a full review on that if you are interested. But if you aren't, I will tell you I did like it. I also kind of compared it to the existing or the previous electric palette, so I'll link that video down below. You might be interested. The next thing that I found was interesting was Poppy Cosmetics, which is a newer indie brand that I hadn't heard of before, and of course I hadn't heard of it before because this is their very first palette. It is a new neon palette. It is called the Neon Drip, and as soon as I saw it I thought, oh my gosh, it's almost like you know, the 3 neon hooded palettes that came out last summer, but kind of it smooshed all 3 of their colour stories together in a much more interesting way. So I did end up getting it. And I kind of want to see what they're like compared to the Huda palettes. Let me know if you guys would be interested in a video like that. The next thing I thought was interesting was Moon's Cosmic Chameleon eyeshadows. So they came in, was it 6 different shades. There was Radiation, which is a bright green base that shifts gold and teal with hints of peach. Terrasphere, which is a magenta coral base that shifts pink, green, gold and orange. UFO, which is a bright purple base that shifts red, gold and peach. Solstice, which is an orange base that shifts lime, gold and yellow, and Orion's Belt, which is a vivid bright blue base that shifts gold, teal, lavender and green. And the very final one is Moontide, which is an indigo violet base that shifts light blue, lavender and pink with hints of silver. I thought this was quite interesting because Armani is known for their Luminous Silk foundation. It's kind of like one of their cut brands now. I've never tried it. No particular reason. I've never really found like my shade in it. Like the lighter shades always seem to be sold out. But there you go. I'm very, very pale, if you don't know. But they came out with a Luminous Silk concealer. They say that it has glycerin and vitamin E to provide the delicate eye area with 24 hours of hydration, while the caffeine works to reduce puffiness and dark circles. The applicator has pointy tip for precise application. It's $49 in 20 shades. I do think that's quite interesting, and I found it, part of why I found it interesting is I know that would be something that a lot of people are interested in because of the cult status of their foundation. M Cosmetics, so EM Cosmetics, they came out with their Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil Blush. So it's sort of a rich golden tangerine with a little bit of like a glow to it. That was very, very interesting to me because I'm really loving glowy blushes at the moment, and I'm very much gravitating towards more orangey shades, so I thought that was really, really interesting. The next thing I found interesting was Bicolor Pop. It was their Sailor Moon collaboration, which is completely sold out. You cannot get that now. I thought it was such a smart collaboration though. Everything in it made an awful lot of sense. It very much related back to the core material, so I really liked that. They had the Pretty Guardian Shadow Palette for $20. As far as I know, they will be restocking all of these. The Moonlight Lip Bundle for $15, the Daylight Lip Bundle for $15, the Glitterly Obsessed in 2 shades for $9 each, and the Pressed Powder Blushes in 2 shades for $12 each. The next thing that I found interesting was Copacetic Cosmetics came out with like a little quad that was going to go into their subscription box, and it's green and I love it. I just think it's beautiful, and I have seen now that they are actually putting this for sale, like all of their quads for sale in March. So I'm like, they said it's sometime in mid-March, so I may have to get some of these. they look beautiful. The next thing I found interesting was Lethal Cosmetics have collaborated with Jolina, which is a German YouTuber, and they came out with a really nice eyeshadow palette. But I did find it interesting that the eyeshadow palette, it reminded me so much of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mario palette that came out a few years ago. I don't own that, but it reminded me of it, and I think part of it is the layout, because they went away from Lethal Cosmetics' traditional kind of quite square pans with their kind of logo imprinted in it. So I thought that was really odd that they kind of went from that, but I mean, it does look very, very pretty. And they also came out with 2 lipsticks and a lip gloss. So I actually ended up ordering the eye palette because I just thought it was beautiful looking. Give Me Glow Cosmetics came out with some additional singles, and all of these singles I think just look so beautiful, so very, very beautiful. So I think I would wait for a little bit for them to have a few more things and then do an order, because you see, when they sell to Ireland, I obviously have to pay duty and customs, etc. So I need it to be worth my time. I need to justify these things. I thought this was also very interesting. Cloud Beauty Company released 2 hand-pressed palettes, and they were very inspired by French history. So the very first palette is called, I think it's Let Them Eat Cake, and it's very much inspired by the Palace of Versailles, and it is like, you can really just, I mean, you could just see the colours of Versailles Palace in that. It is so elegant and highbrow, and then it's juxtaposed then against the Revolution Française palette, which is obviously a tribute to the actual French Revolution, and there's much darker, grungier colours in there, lots of blues, which makes sense, French flag, etc. I think that's really pretty, and the colour story makes so much sense with the source material. Again, I just thought that was very, very smart. But that is it. Those are the 10 items that I thought were the most interesting announcements and releases in February 2020. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that there's something that I should have added? Do please like, comment, subscribe, all that general jazz. It makes me feel really good about myself. And do please share, because sharing is caring, unless it's an STD, in which case, please, for the love of God, wrap it up. We don't want more tiny humans running around the place. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.